Hello everyone. Imagine a game like this. Imagine a game like this. What if we took Minecraft, popular game, number one, and we mixed it with Pokemon? Can you even imagine such a thing? Probably. I feel like every year or so, there's like a new Pokemon ripoff game coming out. So you could probably imagine something like that. But what if you took that concept I just told you about and you made it just a little bit shittier? Well, today we're getting exactly that. I'm here to talk to you about Pixelmon. This is a fucking ridiculous story that I think was doomed to be bad. From the get-go, I think it was doomed to be bad. So as I said, this concept came from the idea of merging these two games into something that hopefully makes even more money, if you can even imagine such a thing. So let's look at a gameplay demo. What? Whoa, this guy's so small. Whoa. It's tough to like find original videos of this just because of, I mean, there's a scam involved. So we had to find like re-uploads and stuff. This video is from a channel called Rabbit. So this is the gameplay demo. I guess there's gonna be a guy in the corner here, but let's focus on the gameplay. So you can roam around on a big pixely world with a soundtrack that kind of sounds like the Minecraft one, but has its own elements. It has its own elements. It has that big like bear, ba, bear, ba. Wow, you can even go in a water. The small guy said, looks like Minecraft or something. I should do my videos like this from here on out. I should record my videos like this. So yeah, the idea was you go around and it's a Minecraft-like world, but I guess you also have a horse. And you go around and it's all pixelated, but then you can fight monsters or like creatures or something. And then you can capture them and then use them to fight other monsters or creatures or something. Sounds like a pretty fun thing, doesn't it? So what's the twist? How could this be a scam? It's an NFT thing. Yeah, it's an NFT thing. So the creatures you capture, they're NFTs. Now, how does that even make sense? I don't even understand how that could make sense. Well, I guess we'll look at it and try to figure it out. But like, if you're capturing the creatures via the game, via the accomplishment of beating them, are you then going to have to pay money for an NFT? Or do you just pay money for the game and then you get the creature? Obviously, all of this was a ridiculous thing, but but like in theory, how are they going to operate this? So yeah, you could capture these NFTs that you could then interact with, and then the NFTs that you could buy would be the creatures that would then appear in the game. Oh, that's like, out of all the things I've considered just now, that's the worst version of that, I think. So it means that like you pay for the NFT, and then after you've done that, you have the ability to capture that Pokemon. So there's a chance you pay for an NFT, but until you catch it, you don't have it. Does that make any sense to anyone? These were the Pixelmon masters. I mean, cute-ish designs. I mean, I'm not here to... This is from 2022. It's before the era of AI coding and stuff. I wouldn't be surprised if actual artists were commissioned to work on this or that thing for this project. So people love this idea. This idea that as I say it, I'm confused by it. They love this idea, and it apparently sold over $70 million worth of NFTs. Here's a picture of a Pixelmon, the Air Dragon. Each Pixelmon cost around 3 Ethereums, which was around $9,000 per Pixelmon. $9,000 per Pixelmon. They were expecting something like this, like the Air Dragon, who's cool and just looks like a Pokemon. $9,000 per Pokemon. I got a Pokemon on my head right now for free. I just drew that. This is for a Kickstarter reward. I gotta wear this hat for like a month. And the ties. Don't forget about the ties. Pretty cool. So this is what they were expecting. This is a best case scenario. Getting a huge air dragon who looks like a Pokemon. So the next bit gets really spotty. We have this page of information here from my other researcher. I think the info is really spotty on this. When people bought the NFT, they were given an egg and then it would later hatch. So this is even what I thought last time I was talking about this. Okay, a lot of contradictory info here. It seemed to reveal what creature they were given, but it's common in some NFTs for the artwork to be revealed after they're bought. But that's not what Pokemon is. I guess you have an egg in Pokemon. I haven't played in so long. But then can you also catch them? Can you catch them all? Pokemon? Can you catch them all? Pixelmon? It's you and me? You know it's a destiny? So this is sort of like how they were promised for the Pixelmons to look like. Like this thing with the 3 tails. But later on, this thing actually got revealed. And people weren't happy to see what these things look like. Let's see.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
Welcome to Jurassic Park. Oh, it's like a dragon. Dragon's kind of like dinosaur. The music here is gonna me. Jurassic Park music. Let's replace this. Let's replace this with something not copyrighted as much. What the is this? That's ooh, what? You can't even like see any discernible details on this thing, but this Pixelmon. Why is she kinda something about this Pixelmon seems a bit enticing. What the Wait, so that was the promised oh sorry, that was the promised one. Clearly I didn't think that looked that good either. But that's reality. That's the Pixelmon, actually. Ah, what? That's just a zombie. Oh, yeah, that is worse. Guess that's kind of like a Pokemon. Looks a bit though. Yeah, it looks a bit That's one of the Pixelmons? Jesus Christ. Uh-oh. So here's the general kind of idea of how they look like. Uh-oh. So this is just a zombie? To be a Pixelmon? I guess because there's probably some NFT thing that looks like a zombie as is. So it's probably derived from that on some level. Kevin, which is the zombie NFT Pixelmon, he apparently became a meme within that community of people who buy NFTs. Here's the meme. I'm about to gamble all my net worth away to recover my 3 Ethereum, whatever the That's such a great meme. I mean, the NFT community. What a great so much like great culture over in that community. Here's another meme where he's in Time magazine. Kevin has taken the NFT world by storm after being born out of the Pixelmon disaster. Can't wait for all the Kevin derivative projects. But okay, how can like anyone in the NFT community be disappointed with anything, considering it doesn't seem like anything there was good? I guess there was that short period where they made money off of the monkey pictures. And that was, I guess, exciting. I get that. Making money is exciting, you know? Then the later on point where you get stuck with the thing that you pay $10,000 for and it's worth nothing, that's less exciting. And then they started selling NFTs that are memes of Kevin. So really, the memes were just a financial opportunity to create another useless thing. Never let the fear of striking out keep you from playing the game. You miss 100% of the shots you don't. Who gives a bullshit, all this. This is like looking at all these like NFT 2022 time. It's like a time capsule. Like it's just very much a thing that just existed for a year and it's gone now. And somehow a lot of people convinced themselves that this whole thing is like a cool activity. This is from an article from CNET. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. We made a horrible mistake. By making the fake thing. Cyber wrote on Discord, this is unacceptable. We felt pressured to push reveal, and the reality is we weren't ready to push the artwork. This does not represent the brand. Brand. Come on. Talking about brand, you can buy a brand new... My DVDs. Pre-order's gonna end soon, so I'm just giving you a heads up. We don't know if we're gonna produce them after this is from my latest main channel video. If you get it, you get it. We don't know if we're gonna produce them after this, so you know, check it out in the description if you're interested. I think there's like maybe a week, maybe a bit less left. This doesn't represent our brand. We will fix this as we have let many people down with this reveal. Yeah, it looked like shit. Looked horrible. No matter how long it takes or how much FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt occurs, We are committed to delivering on our long-term vision and everything which was set out. Okay, you get it. You get the sentiment here. This is not the end of this. We are making so much more. There are gonna be many more great things to come. You just need to be ready for this. But we f***ed up. That's a sentiment. It was labeled by some the worst NFT project ever, which, like, considering some of the stuff we talked about on this channel, that is I don't know if I can agree with that. You know, at least there was a 3D model of this, whatever, the fucking Kevin or whatever. Worst NFT project ever, Pixelmon earns US $70 million. This is crazy. Compared to other, let me take this off. Unlike other NFT projects that I've talked about, it seems like something with this lived on. In 2023, they had a rebrand with a new team under studio, and they released a new game with Kevin, with that fucking zombie thing. And this is amazing because I'm getting to play this now, even though I haven't paid shit. It's just free. So I don't understand what's the business plan here, but let's see this game. Pixelmon lives on, guys. Okay. Meanwhile, he's so jealous of his fellow Pixel. Okay, there's some stuff. If he could have joined the rest, he would set out on his own adventure. Okay, so he goes out. Hey, the comic book stuff is fun. And with that, he went on his way. All of this for you. Ready for this? You ready for this f***ing game? All of this for this. You ready? You ready for this? Yeah. They did this entire comic book for a f***ing Flappy Bird. A shit-ass Flappy Bird ripoff. What's the point of this? Anything else to this, or is it just literally just a Flappy Bird, shit-ass Flappy Bird thing? What about the NFT part? What happened to everyone's $70 million? What happened? Isn't Flappy Bird like one of the easiest f***ing games to program? Alright, I'm getting at it. I'm going to stop. I'm not playing this anymore. This is embarrassing. I've been doing very badly. This is insane. So apparently after that, they raised an additional $8 million in seed funding to continue making games. What? What? I don't understand how any of this is possible. Eventually creating a few so they actually did create a few playable mobile games. It has nothing to do with the NFT thing, it seems like. Pixelmon game development update. So now they're like, we're doing a game called Warriors of Nova, whatever. Roguelike, pre-alpha. Warriors of Nova is a dungeon crawler with roguelike elements that will be playable on both mobile and PC. They've also made an anime. So look, they've made more things than the other people. So this is their website now. Pixelmon is a player-owned monster universe. Okay, apparently there's an anime now. So it seems like they've gone and done other things, but I have a further update. So first of all, they're not an NFT anymore, but you can still buy some f***ing token or some shit. So it's still some crypto thing. And if in 2022 there was one buzzword, you know, NFT, what would be the one now? What would be the big one now? Well, their website does have .ai in the name. Accidentally loaded another page about their coin or whatever. Yeah, it seems like more rip-off stuff from Pokemon. Sure. Okay, I'll go back to what I was gonna say. So yeah, recently they've been posting a lot of shit like this. I'll mute this. And yeah, just a f***ing AI, just slop, just horrible slop stuff. This is like, you know how like iconic the Pokemon characters are and like the design and whatever. Here, it's like, you know, he moves from one angle to the other, completely changes his face. Here, oh, what's going on here? Oh, wow. And then he's a different guy here. So maybe that's what the anime is. That's just me being curious, but maybe that's what the anime is gonna be. Maybe it's just gonna be some AI slop stuff, or maybe it'll be an actual anime. Who knows? Going back to the Pixelmon NFT, they used to be worth $8,000, $9,000, whatever I said earlier. Now they're worth around $45, but they do look nicer. So that's That's fine. I mean, you can play just actual Pokemon, you know. If you want to send your own topics, you can do so to the Maya tip line email right here. So that's that topic. I added another thing to the cardboard wall. Check out my latest video at the end screen, and goodbye.